One of the new art pieces that was revealed by Empire Magazine on Avatar Fire and Ash is this one right here, which shows us Varang front and center. And now that we have a high quality version of this art, there is quite a bit to unpack. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And I've already discussed some of the news snippets that was revealed in the articles, so I'd recommend you check out those videos, as this video is going to specifically focus on the art piece by Dylan Cole. And it's important to note that this art piece was in fact the same one that was revealed during the title announcement of Avatar Fire and Ash at D23 2024. Of course, back then we didn't have a high quality version of this, we only had a section of the art that we could see, so there was only so much we could get from this, and I already broke down what we could gather from that image, so I'm going to try to not repeat myself on what I said in that video, but immediately a standout and something noticeable from this one, considering we've got a wider angle, a wider view of this, is right at the back there. You can see that it does seem like this takes place at the Cove of Ancestors by the Metkayina. Now you could say that if you look at the Tree of Souls in the first Avatar movie, there is also some sort of rock formation happening around the Tree of Souls, and perhaps this takes place at some sort of spirit tree, another type of tree, but I highly doubt it. I don't think this takes place around the area where the Ash clan or the Monk stays, purely because we've already seen a concept art of their village and it's very dark gray and essentially dead there. There's no greenery at all, and you can clearly see in the back there's a lot of greenery around the rocks. And if you compare this to the shot in The Way of Water, you can see that it's basically a one-to-one shot. Of course, one is a still image from the movie and one is a concept art, but the formation of the rocks is practically identical. Yes, there's not any floating rocks in front, but this could be from a different angle, and the floating rocks could be to the left side, whereas this camera could be more to the right side, and this is after all an art piece and not the final version in the movie, so they could add all of those in the movie. But I do think that this does take place in the Metkayina village or the Metkayina area by the Cove of Ancestors, and what is possibly happening here is the Ash clan attacking the Metkayina with Quaritch and Lyle. Now I did mention previously that on the left side it does look like Lyle with some sort of rocket launcher or something on top of an Ikran, but if you look to the right side you can clearly see there is another Navi, or in this case a Recom, on top of an Ikran, which definitely looks like Quaritch. Not only does the hair and the outfit give a resemblance of Quaritch, but if you look at the Ikran, the patterns on the Ikran, especially at the back area at the tail, these spots, especially the yellow spots, looks identical to the one we saw in The Way of Water, giving me the indication that this is in fact Quaritch. Now what I think, or what I theorized happened here, is that Quaritch of course lost the battle in The Way of Water, and because the RDA was already hesitant to help him in The Way of Water, especially if you watched the deleted scenes, he now sought help elsewhere to take revenge on Jake Sully as well as the Metkayina, seeking out the Ash clan, gathering them together, thus doing a full-on assault on the Metkayina. If that is the case, then this will definitely be an interesting battle, because in The Way of Water it was the RDA water forces essentially taking on the Metkayina, also based in the water, and this will be an attack from the sky. So I'm really curious how this will play out, and it does seem like, based on the amount of Ikrans and Navi here, that the Metkayina might just be overrun by the Ash people. I do also wonder when this attack will take place. I don't think it'll take place during the same time of that ceremony from that art piece we saw, where the Metkayina is doing some sort of ceremony, some sort of celebration, maybe a birthing ceremony of Renal's baby, purely because the art piece of that ceremony seems to take place during night, and this assault is taking place during daytime. Regardless, I do think it's going to be one epic battle. Now looking at the rest of the Navi on their Ikran, it seems like most of them is wielding rocket launchers. That might just be templates used for the art, but it seems like almost all of them, or most of them, is wielding this rocket launcher, which will bring fire and destruction, essentially raining fire from the sky, kind of falling in line with the Ash clan. Now with this detailed art piece, we also have a better look at this beast which Varang is riding. We don't really know what it's called yet or where it comes from, but you can see that it is much bigger than a regular Ikran, with a bigger wingspan, massive body, head, especially that horn on the front there, and then looking at its feet, you can see there that it's got quite the extensive claws coming out to back down to its feet, which can probably do some serious damage. We will likely get more information on this art piece over time, possibly more information on this beast, what it's actually called. But I just wanted to do this quick breakdown because there was a bit more information found on this art piece, more than what we originally know, and I'm really excited to see how this translates to the final scene in the movie. Hopefully we will get some sort of still of the movie very soon. But is there anything about this art piece that I missed? And what do you think about this new art piece? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.